So as of today, we actually have a little bit more freedom in New Zealand.
Woohoo!
We have done it. Is it 7 weeks?
I don't even know.
We've lost track. We've been making up random numbers, as you'll probably see in some of the other
Been having
footage as well.
10-day weeks.
Yeah, that's right. So as of today, New Zealand has moved to level 2. And I don't know if the rest of the world is using the same 4-level system as us. But that means we get a lot more freedom, and we do get the chance to do some travel in New Zealand again soon.
So if there's anywhere that you have dreamed of seeing or that you want to see us make videos of, we would love to know, because we need ideas, and we are kind of excited to see a bit more of New Zealand.
Yeah, so before you should explain what the levels are.
So we started out at level 4, which was complete lockdown. Everyone works from home. You do not go out for anything other than essential services and to like get some light exercise around your local neighborhood.
You basically couldn't go in your car, really.
Yeah, basically you don't go out unless it's to the supermarket or whatever. And then we moved to level 3. How did it change? It was like if you cannot work from home, if it's impossible for you to work from home, then you're allowed to go into work and start opening up, not if you're retail, not if you're hospitality.
2 meters of social distancing, and cafes and stuff can and did open.
Takeaway only or something?
Yeah, for click and collect, you couldn't allow anybody inside a shop.
Yeah, so basically nothing really changed.
But it was a very weird time after having like 5 weeks of being inside and then having the chance to go out and drive. And we want to bring you along on this very random mission with us today that it's funny watching it back because we were going crazy.
I know,
we're actually crazy in this footage. It's a bit weird. But we were going out on an adventure.
An adventure to buy this bad boy and this bad boy.
I feel a little bit like a dog that's been trapped inside for a while, like essentially lockdown, and then being told, do you want to go in the car?
I know.
Want to go in the car?
Now we understand the excitement. It's been like 5+ weeks that we haven't driven anywhere outside of our local neighborhood, and we are on an adventure.
We are going, what is it, 18 minutes? How many Ks is that?
I think it's 12 Ks.
12 kilometers away from home.
Look at us go.
You know, it is actually quite crazy. I don't know if you've had this experience like we have, even when we've just done little drives to the supermarket or whatever. It just feels intense.
It's just different, isn't it?
This like a sensory overload that we're kind of not used to experiencing when you spend that time inside, and then you start driving and it's just a bit like whoa, shit, oh man, it's moving so fast, and you're going like 50 Ks. But it's almost like you've gone to a new city or a new country.
It does feel a lot like that. You're probably wondering where we're going.
Oh, we didn't say that. No.
We are driving to pick up a new little treat that I bought for myself, which is an iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil, which might seem like a weird time to buy such an extravagant thing, but I'm buying it because of my design work. That's a good excuse anyway. I've wanted one for a very long time.
I mean, look at what we do with travel. You can mix business and pleasure.
Yeah, true. That's a very good point. So I'm going to stop feeling guilty about it now.
No, you don't need to feel guilty. I'm really looking forward to seeing the stuff that you make with it, and looking forward to you sharing more with everybody as well.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Once you create.
Once I know what I'm doing, I will. I'll share some more. But I wanted to film this and share this because this is potentially going to be a bit of a weird experience. Basically, I got a phone call this morning from the store, and they asked to book in a time for me to come and collect it. We chose 1 p.m. Anyway, it says, when you arrive at the agreed pickup time, follow the signage and park in a marked curbside pickup space. A team member will be looking out for your vehicle on arrival. They will approach your vehicle. Keeping your window closed, please hold up your ID up to the window, and a team member will verify your ID against your order.
Wow.
You'll be asked if you would like the item placed next to your door or in your boot. So it all sounds very intense. I wonder if when we get there, they're just going to be like, it's on the ground.
I know. Sometimes, I mean, we're out of lockdown. Like the bulk of it is done. The conditions have definitely eased off. In New Zealand at the moment. So I do think like that's best practices. Shit, policemen out right here trying to catch people speeding as everybody's like, woo, I'm on the motorway.
There's a lot of cars out too.
There's a lot
More
of
than
cars.
I expected.
So I'm assuming we try and drive up here somewhere. Order collection, repairs, pick up and drop off.
People are like social distancing their cars.
Yeah, I know, it's so funny.
One there, space free, one there.
Keeping cars 2 meters apart, everybody.
Maybe I'll just wait until those people have gone.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Look how far back that guy's standing.
Yeah. Your boy's holding out
Oh, you've got to stand by the cone.
Yeah, he's holding out his passport a mile away.
That was so weird. So he asked for my my email address, my car registration, and that was it. He didn't ask my order number,
your
my
ID.
name. Oh, and my ID. And that was it. I got the goods.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I gotta get in the car.
Okay. Is that coming out?
Yep. Get it all over
There we go.
my wrinkly hands. They're so dry from washing them so much.
I can guarantee you all you want to do right now is go home and play.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Well, since we're out here, there is a Krispy Kreme. And is this the only one in New Zealand?
I think it was definitely the first. I
Yeah.
think there might be a pop-up now somewhere.
It's kind of crazy to think that you before this you really couldn't get great donuts. I have to admit, I should have filmed you. I'm not the donut guy. You're obsessed with them. Why are you filming me?
This is a day for celebration and donuts are part of celebrating.
Well, you're getting, well, let's say 3 things. You got an iPad, you got your pencil, and you're getting donuts. I mean, come on. How many brownie points do you think that I'm earning on today's trip? Just throw it out there. It's an important tally that we should be keeping track of. Smells like donuts.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, thank you.
So that was the regular flat white with the original glaze and caramel delight.
That's the one, thanks. Perfect.
Enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe.
You
Thank
too. Cheers. Well, people be lovely out here. All right.
Because they're surrounded by donuts. Why wouldn't you?
I know.
I would love to work there.
No, I think you wouldn't actually want to because then you would just stop appreciating.
I would eat all the profits.
Well, yeah, there's that. All right, I'm gonna park up because I want to enjoy this right now. I'm gonna eat Krispy Kreme while looking at Krispy Kreme.
I'm so annoyed that they didn't have my caramel iced. So now I look basic because I just went for a glaze. But how good does that look?
That's a very complete glaze.
Do you want to see the other side of it?
Okay. Oh no.
This side looks good though. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Hi, nice to meet you.
So while Stacey's eating to fill the space a little bit,
Oh my gosh.
she loves pizza and donuts would be your 2 favorite things in the world. Oh, and I'm the 3rd thing, and travel is 4th.
You're number 1.
Sure.
That is delightful. It is crispy on the outside, doughy on the inside, just the right balance of sweetness.
Talk to me about the texture.
The texture, that icing layer, I tell you, is just out of this world.
What about the mouthfeel? Like really?
The mouth feels not great because it goes all around the mouth. I'm sure you would have seen that just before.
Okay.
That's why I haven't
any
taken
acidity or any kind of balancing there between
Look,
sweet and...
I'd be a bit worried if there was some acidity
Oh
in it.
man, what are we doing? Is everyone this crazy at the moment? Like 6-7 weeks or whatever of just like hanging out doing nothing? Has everyone gone as nuts as us?
Oops.
I can see it down here, getting super excited about donuts and driving. Yeah, I think we'll stop now.
Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, it's happening.
Little bit surprised that you're still here, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
After 7 or 8 minutes of hanging out with us in the car being a little bit strange, but the week has been that way a little bit. Even my coffee art, my latte art, took a little bit of a...
Erotic turn. You're getting very creative though. I'm into it. What else did we do this? Oh, we were on the news. for lockdown haircuts of all things, and we had no idea that we were going to be on the news because they didn't even ask
They didn't.
for our footage.
They literally just, you can probably see Stacey gave me another little trim up today. You're very good now. They just literally took our footage, and the funny thing is though, they made it about bad lockdown haircuts, but you did a great job.
I was just in the kitchen making pizzas, and then the news was like, and then we take a look at home haircuts, and I was like, oh, why aren't we on it? And we were on the
We're
news.
literally on it. It's here somewhere.
Like a side mullet.
And some haircut hacks to avoid DIY disasters.
I was like, hang on a minute, we're on the news for bad haircuts. Not cool, man.
Not fair.